Welcome to the Creator Life Podcast. I'm your host, Whitney, and I'm so excited that you're here. This is the place where we get real about what it's like to build a business, chase your dreams, and create a life that you love. Whether you're just starting out or you're already deep into your journey, this podcast is all about sharing real life stories, practical business tips, and those game-changing mindset shifts that will help you level up. So grab your coffee or your favorite drink and let's dive into another episode of the Creator Life Podcast, because your dream life is closer than you think. Today we're diving into a topic that I think a lot of you will appreciate, and that is productivity hacks for busy entrepreneurs. Let's face it, running a business can feel like you're juggling a million things at once. Between emails, client calls, content creation, and everything in between, it's easy to feel like there just isn't enough hours in the day. But what if I told you that there are ways to get more done without burning yourself out? It's possible, and I'm going to share my favorite hacks with you today that will help you make the most of your time. So let's start with a classic but super effective hack, and that is time blocking. If you've never heard of it, time blocking is when you dedicate specific chunks of time to specific tasks. So instead of checking your emails all day long, you might set aside 30 minutes in the morning and 30 minutes in the afternoon just for checking emails. And I know this sounds simple, but it's a game changer. When you block out time, you're not jumping back and forth between tasks, which means you can focus and actually get things done. Plus, it helps you plan your day so you're not just reacting to whatever comes up. So for example, let's say you need to create content or respond to clients and work on a new product. Instead of doing a little bit of everything all day, you could block out 9 to 11 a.m. for content creation, 1 to 2 p.m. for client responses, and 3 to 5 p.m. for product development. This way, you're fully focused on one thing at a time. So next up, let's talk about the 2-minute rule. And this is one of my favorites because it's so simple. If a task is going to take less than 2 minutes to complete, then do it right away. Think about how often we let tiny tasks pile up because we think, oh, I'll do it later. But when later comes, suddenly you have 20 small things to do. And so by handling them quickly, right when they come up, you can keep your to-do list from growing out of control, because nobody wants to get overwhelmed by all of these tiny tasks. So let's say you get an email that just needs a quick reply, or you need to file a document on your computer. Instead of putting it off, just take care of it immediately. Those little actions can add up and they can save you a lot of time in the long run. Now let's get into some prioritization. So one of the best tools that I have found is the Eisenhower matrix. It sounds fancy, but it's actually pretty simple. So you divide tasks into 4 categories. This is urgent and important, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and neither urgent nor important. And the idea with this is to focus on tasks that are important but not urgent so that you're not always in firefighting mode. And for the tasks that are urgent but not important, delegate them if you can. So for example, writing a blog post for your business might be important but not urgent. So you'd plan ahead and you'd work on it without rushing. But if something urgent and unimportant comes up, like a spammy email notification, you can just delegate that or handle it later. So hack number 4 is all about automation. And as a busy entrepreneur, your time is your most valuable asset. So why not use tools to take care of repetitive tasks for you? Think of automation as a virtual assistant. You set it up once and then it just runs in the background, which frees up time for you to focus on bigger tasks. So for example, you could use a service like Buffer to schedule your social media posts for the week in just one sitting. Instead of logging in every day to post, you've already got it covered. Now let's talk about a technique that's perfect if you tend to lose focus. So this is called the Pomodoro effect, and it's very simple. You work for 25 minutes and then you take a 5-minute break. After 4 rounds of this, you take a longer break, like 15 to 30 minutes. This method is great because it helps you stay focused without feeling like you're stuck in a marathon of work. You're essentially turning your day into a series of sprints, which can make it easier for you to get started and stay productive. So I use this all the time when I'm writing content. I set a timer, focus on writing for 25 minutes, and then I get up to stretch or grab a quick snack. And those short breaks keep me from burning out, and I end up getting a lot more done. So this next one is pretty big and something that a lot of us struggle with, myself included, and that is setting boundaries and learning how to say no. And I know it's hard, but you can't say yes to everything if you want to stay productive. Your time is very precious, and every yes to something you really don't want to do is a no to something that truly matters. And it's okay to turn down a request if it doesn't align with your priorities. Just remember that saying no doesn't make you a bad person, it just makes you a focused entrepreneur. So I hope these tips give you a few new ideas to try out, and more importantly, help you get more done without feeling completely overwhelmed. Remember, productivity isn't about working more, it's about working smarter. And when you learn to maximize your time, you can make space for the things that matter most. So which of these hacks are you going to try first? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear about them. Thanks so much for tuning in to the Creator Life Podcast. I hope you're walking away with a little more inspiration, a new idea to try, or maybe just a reminder that you're not alone on this journey. If you enjoyed this episode, I would love it if you would please leave a quick review or share it with someone who could use a little extra motivation today. And don't forget to hit that follow button so you never miss an episode. You can also connect with me over on Instagram, YouTube, or my website. I have those links in the show notes. I would love to hear your thoughts, your takeaways, or just a hello. Until next time, keep dreaming big, working smart, and creating a life that you love. I'll see you back here soon.